Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine and you?
I'm fine, thank you. How was your camp?
Good.
Was good. What did you do?
I play and learn.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
how to
played. What did you
play.
learn? What were you learning?
How to survive in a jungle.
Oh, okay. And we were reading about that not so long ago. So was that fun? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just quickly double checking how far we are, but I think we just started this. Okay. Okay. So the written word. Okay. So here we have some words. So now we're going to divide the list of publications below into two groups, fiction and non-fiction. Do you know what fiction and non-fiction are?
No.
Okay. So fiction means fake. Non-fiction means it's not fake. So fiction will be like reading a Twilight book about vampires. That is fake. You don't get vampires. Um, And then nonfiction will be like somebody's life story. So if you wrote a story about your life, that will be true. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So here we have some types of publications or some types of books. Do you know what an atlas is?
No.
Okay. You know you get a book in geography that has all the maps, it's got the mountains, it's got the oceans.
Mm,
Do you know that book?
no.
Okay, let's see if I can show you quickly. There. Okay, so it's literally just a book of maps. Okay, that is an atlas. Okay, next one. Do you know what an autobiography is? Okay, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what an autobiography is?
No.
Okay, an autobiography is a person's life story written by that person. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, what is a biography?
Mm,
Okay, a biography is somebody's life story, but written by somebody else. Okay, and then do you know what a comic is?
yes.
Okay, and a cookbook?
Yes.
Okay, and a dictionary.
No.
Okay, a dictionary is the big book of words. So if you ever want to learn how to spell something, if you want to know what the meaning of a word is, You use a dictionary. Okay. Do you know what an encyclopedia is?
No.
Okay, an encyclopedia is a book that tells you information about everything. You can get an encyclopedia that tells you information about space, about the world, about animals, about dinosaurs. Okay, and then a grammar book is pretty easy. Do you know what a guidebook is?
Yes.
Okay, a magazine.
No.
Okay, a magazine is like a book, but you can get magazines about anything. You can get a magazine that tells you about new cars. You can get a magazine that tells you the life story of celebrities. Okay, do you know what a
Mm,
manual is?
Manual. Mm, kind of.
Kind of. Okay, so how do you understand manual? Tell me what you think it is.
Something similar to other thing.
Something similar to?
Other thing.
Okay, so a manual tells you how to do something. So if you get a new TV, the new TV will come with a manual telling you how to work the TV. If you
Yeah.
buy a new table and you have to build the table, you will get a manual telling you how to build the table. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you know what a newspaper is?
No.
Okay. Newspaper is a big piece of paper that they usually fold. It's very thin and it tells you all the news. So whatever's happening in the world goes into a newspaper. Okay, what is a novel?
No, I don't know.
Okay, a novel is just a normal storybook.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a novel. What is a play?
Uh, hey, when you do do thing to interest
Okay,
something
good. Like a play, something that you'll watch in a theater. Okay, what is a short story?
short. What
Short story.
short story? Uh, a story as such is short. Short.
Okay, it's almost like a novel, but like a novel can be 300 pages, where a short story might only be 20 pages. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, what is a textbook?
Text. A book with text only.
Okay, not just text, but like if you think about school, you get textbooks. So your teacher will tell you open your book to like page 10, then it gives you information, then it gives you questions, it can even give you pictures. Okay, and then the last one, thesaurus. What is a thesaurus? Do you know what a thesaurus is?
No.
Okay, a thesaurus is like a dictionary, but it gives you synonyms. So what synonyms means is words that are nearly the same but different. So, for example, if I say I'm cold, another synonym for cold is chilly, frozen. Words like that. You understand?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So now we're going to divide the list into fiction and non-fiction. Okay, so let me get my... Okay, so there's our line. Here is fiction. And then this side is non-fiction. Okay. Where do you think Atlas goes? Is it fiction, so fake, or is it non-fiction, so real?
Of fiction.
Okay, it's not fiction, it's going to be non-fiction. It gives you proper information about the world, true information about the world. So it goes under non-fiction. Okay, an autobiography. Where does autobiography go?
Fiction.
Okay, but it's somebody's life story, so it's true. And a biography?
Biography. Fiction. No.
Non-fiction. It's a
Fiction.
true story about somebody's life. But biography is written by somebody else, and an autobiography is written by the person. Okay, comic. Is comic fiction or non-fiction?
Comic.
Yes, like a comic book.
Uh, Comic. I think it's fiction.
Good. And a cookbook?
Cookbook fiction.
Okay, it's non-fiction. Okay, what about a dictionary?
Dictionary fiction.
Okay, non-fiction, because it's not a made-up story. Okay, what about an encyclopedia?
Non-fiction.
Good. And a grammar book?
Grammar book non-fiction.
Good. And a guidebook?
Like book. Oh, non-fiction.
Good. Okay, what about a magazine?
magazine, non-fiction,
It's fiction.
fiction,
Or it depends on what magazine, but most are fiction.
king,
Okay, and a manual?
manual, non-fiction,
Okay. And a newspaper?
newspaper, newspaper, non-fiction,
Good. And a novel?
novel, novel, fiction,
Good. So newspaper and novel. Okay, what about a play?
eh,
Will a play be fiction or non-fiction?
non-fiction,
Good. A short story?
short story, uh, short story, non-fiction,
It's fiction. Okay. What about a textbook?
textbook, textbook, non-fiction,
Okay. And a thesaurus?
the source of fiction,
It's non-fiction. It's like a dictionary. Okay. So fiction, comic, novel, play, short story. Okay. So a magazine will go this side. But like I said, a magazine can be fiction or non-fiction depending on the magazine. Okay, you understand?
yes,
Good. Okay, so let's listen to how they pronounce the words and where they add the stress.
Unit 10, Lesson 10A, Exercise 3. Fiction,
comic, novel, play, short story,
non-fiction,
atlas, autobiography, biography, cookbook, dictionary, encyclopedia, grammar book, guidebook, magazine, manual, newspaper, textbook, thesaurus.
Okay, so there are the stresses in each of the words. Okay. So which publication from exercise 2 would you read if you want to read the story of a person's life written by that person?
no,
Okay, but what is the name of the book called? What book would you go and look for?
uh,
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the words for you here in the corner, and then we can go back to the other page but all the words
Mm.
will be here for you.
Mm.
Cookbook. Dictionary. Encyclopedia. Grammar book. Guidebook. Magazine. Manual. Newspaper. Novel. Play. Short story. Textbook. And thesaurus. Okay. So there are the words we need to use. Okay. So which one of these will you read if you want to read the story of a person's life written by that person? What is the name of the book?
Biologies.
Can you try?
Biologies.
It's an autobiography. And what will you read if you want to read the story of a person's life written by someone else? Can you try?
Mm. Biography.
Good. What would you look at if you wanted to find out which countries are next to Egypt?
Oh.
Come on, I showed you a picture of this book.
Encyclopedia.
Okay, not an encyclopedia. What did I say is a book of maps?
Menu.
Not a manual, an atlas. Okay. What will you look at if you want to learn how your new HD TV works?
Guidebook.
Not a guidebook. Starts with an M.
Magazine.
Manual.
Menu.
Okay. What will you use if you want to look up a word you don't understand?
Textbook.
Okay, not a textbook.
Encyclopedia.
Not an encyclopedia.
Novel.
Not a novel. Novel is a story.
Dictionary.
Yes, good. So what are you going to look at if you want to read something written for a theater?
Mm.
Can you try?
Mm. Uh, Thesaurus.
Okay, not the thesaurus.
Yes.
It's a play.
Wait.
Okay, not arsonist, it's play. Okay. Then what will you look at if you want to read a story with lots of pictures and not many words?
Comics.
Good. Where will you go if you want to find information about rainforests?
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia, very good. Read the latest gossip about pop stars. So famous people like celebrities.
Thesaurus.
No, not the thesaurus. Try again. It's a magazine.
Magazine.
Okay. Read a long fictional book.
Mm. Fictional. Grammar book.
Not a grammar book. Try again.
Encyclopedia.
Okay, not encyclopedia. Because remember, encyclopedia is non-fiction.
Mm.
So we want to know, what is a normal book called? Where's my book? Here's my book. A normal book like this. What is it called?
Normal book is
And
called
is called?
textbook.
Okay, it's a novel. Okay, this is a textbook. So this here, it's got work in it. So this is considered a textbook.
Okay.
Okay. So where will you go if you want to read about what is happening in the world?
A newspaper.
Good. Find out what to do and see when you're on holiday.
The Soros thing.
No. Try again. It's a guidebook.
Okay.
Okay, find out how to cook a nice meal.
A cookbook.
Good. Prepare for a maths exam.
Manual.
No, not a manual. What is the book you use at? Yes, textbook. Okay, find different words with the same meaning.
Okay.
So what book will you read if you want to find different words with the same meaning?
Book for me. Like
Thesaurus.
so.
Okay. Learn the rules of the English language.
Mm.
Can you try?
Guidebook.
Not a guidebook. We've already used guidebook.
And then encyclopedia.
We've also used encyclopedia.
Grammar book.
Good. And read a short fictional book.
A short story.
There we go. Well done. Okay. So, do you recognize any of these characters?
Mm. Two. Three.
Okay. So, what do you think number one is?
Number 1. Kids in a Lord of the Ring.
Okay. Number 1 is not Lord of the Rings. Number 1 is Oliver Twist. It's about children in an orphanage. So children that don't have any parents.
Mm.
Okay, and number 2. What do you think number 2 is?
Two is a photo from the Twilight.
Okay, are you looking at the numbers quickly or properly? Because this is number 2 here. But yes, number 3 is from Twilight. This is Oliver Twist. So what is this guy here?
Gollum from Lord of the Ring.
Very good. So yes, that is Twilight. And number 4?
Charlie from the Chocolate.
Close, but it's the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. Okay, and what do you think is number 5?
Some I guess
Sherlock
brother, the chef.
Sherlock Holmes. Okay, so it's Oliver Twist from Oliver Twist, Gollum from Lord of the Rings, Edward Cullen from The Twilight, Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland, and Sherlock Holmes and Watson from Sherlock. Okay, so match the books from exercise 5 with 5 of the authors below. Okay, so author is somebody that writes the book. So do you know who Jane or which book Jane Austen wrote?
No, none.
Okay, I'm also not sure. I know 3 of them. So 3 out of the 4. 4 out of 4. 4 out of 5, sorry. Okay, so who do you think wrote Oliver Twist? You can pick one.
One.
Yes, Oliver Twist is number 1, but out of the names we have at the bottom, Jane Austen, Arthur Conan Doyle, Charles Dickens, J.R.R. Tolkien, Lewis Carroll, Stephanie Meyer, and J.K. Rowling.
J.R.R. Tolkien and Arthur Conan Doyle.
Okay, so which book did they write? Okay, because Stephanie Meyer wrote Twilight. She wrote the Twilight books. So what book did J.R.R. Tolkien write? Okay, we'll find the answers now. Let's end the lesson quickly and then come back for your last 5 minutes.
Okay.
See you now.